What's up, everybody? It is your boy Baddog here with another New York Giants video. As always, thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up. I guess it helps out. I can't figure out YouTube's algorithm. Leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. We're over the hump, baby. Hope you're having a happy hump day. Sunday, the Giants play the Dallas Cowboys. Cannot wait. Be live with Trina and Tana tonight. Can't wait for that. That's always a good show working with Patricia Trina. And, of course, my guy, the entertainer, Talking Sports. We'll have Talking Giants on this channel Friday. We'll have the game on this channel Sunday. And probably a couple of videos in between. So come along for the ride, baby. It's free to subscribe. It's free to like. It's free to do all those things. Let's go, Giants, baby. So let's do the prediction this year. This is what I want to do. Go with my predictions for the season here. So before I do that, I'm going to pay a couple bills. Want to give a shout out. I know it's really small over there, but Body Armor has come aboard this year. Big shout out to Body Armor for sponsoring the channel. Body Armor Sport Water is an alkaline water with a pH 9+ and a proprietary electrolyte formula with a wide mouth for easier hydration. Body Armor Sport Water is built for all-day hydration for the athlete and all of us. And I know a lot of you guys are always like, Baddog, you drink too much soda. Baddog, you drink too much soda. Well, now I'm drinking Body Armor water, so we should be good. I'm still going to drink my soda. Don't get me wrong. Let's get into this, guys and girls. I'm going to add this to the, there we go. Put myself down there. Now let's go over this. And of course, I'd love to get your predictions in the chat below, so you don't need to go game by game. If you choose to go game by game, certainly more than welcome to put your predictions. If you want to get really extravagant, go game by game and give me the score. I'm not going to give you the score in every one of these games. Maybe I will. Who knows? We'll get into it. If you just want to give me a record, that's fine. Eagles fans want to say we're going to go 4-13. Cowboys fans want to say we're going to go 5-12. Have at it. We're not doing that, Giants fans. So I'm pretty sure you know by now, week one, we play Dallas. I'm pretty sure you all know my feelings about Dallas and about this game. I have the Giants winning at about 24-20. I do think the Giants are going to win week one. It'll definitely be a tough game. These games are always battles. Last year, I felt like when we played Dallas, it was early in the year. Obviously, they had Cooper Rush, but our offensive line was really bad. Still a big question in this game going forward. Daniel Jones, since they kept the statistic of quarterback hurries, was hurried the most in NFL history. I think it was 25 or 26 hurries. Evan Neal got cooked by Lawrence. Can't happen in this game, but I think the addition of Darren Waller, a guy that can get quick separation, will certainly nullify a big pass rush if Dallas does, decide to bring extra pressure or they're getting in there. I think Darren Waller is a big addition. We also have Jalen Hyde, Paris Campbell. There's a lot of players that were not on this Giants team last year that Dallas did not see, especially on the defensive side of the football. When you add Azeez Ojulari, I know he was here last year, but didn't play against Dallas. Kayvon Thibodeau was coming off an injury. And Thanksgiving game, Kayvon was a beast. We had Ashawn, we had Nacho, we have Isaiah Simmons, Bobby Okereke. A lot of additions to this Giants defense is only going to make it better. I think we come away with a win. Arizona's tanking for Caleb Williams. I think that should be pretty easy. The Giants should have no problem here. Can't overlook Arizona. Can't overlook anybody. Giants should be able to dog walk those guys, though, man. That should be a 24-10 type of game. Giants should be able to come out of there with an easy win. They don't even know who the hell their quarterback is. There's no Kyler Murray. Arizona gave us Isaiah Simmons. You know Isaiah Simmons is going to want to come back and prove something. It feels like he was mistreated there in Arizona. Probably going to come back with a little chip on his shoulder. Probably going to wreak havoc on the defensive side of the football. And I think the Giants walk away with a W in Arizona. San Francisco, as much as I would love to say, we can go in there and win. And I do feel we can compete with anybody. I really do. San Francisco is a really good team. I would have loved to have seen if they could have stayed healthy at the quarterback spot against Philadelphia. If that game would have turned out any different, might not have. But obviously it wasn't competitive when Brock Purdy had to come in and hand off every time because he had gotten hurt, and then Josh Johnson got hurt. Then they had to bring in Brock Purdy because they had no other quarterback. Should have just let McCaffrey be the quarterback. They would have had a better opportunity. But San Francisco is really, really good. It's a short week, and we're in San Fran. I'm going to give us a loss in that one. We fly back. We have a very long week the next time because we play on Thursday, and then we don't play again until Monday night at MetLife Stadium when we take on the Seattle Seahawks. Last year, Seattle beat us in Seattle. Very tough place to play. Richie James fumbled twice on 2 punts. Big difference in that game. Other than that, the game was very close. Geno Smith had a resurgence. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, they had JSN. They obviously have some weapons there with Seattle. But I think Seattle traveling across country to MetLife Stadium this time around. They're not the same team on the road as they are at home. We're going to give the Giants a W there. That makes us 3-1 at this point. Miami should be a great game. We always play extremely well in Miami, but I'm very high on Miami this year. And I think when I did the Super Friends video with the guys, we did that live stream. I think I had Miami beating every team in the NFC East. Now, that probably will not happen, but predictions are made to be broken. Nobody gets all their predictions right. I am going to give Miami the win here, though. I think down there, again, they have a lot of weapons. They got, Tyreek Hill. They got Jalen Waddle. If Tua's healthy, that's a big key. But I think Miami's a really good team. And, traveling to Miami, again, this is not like it's a game that we're definitely going to lose. But I'm just going to give Miami a slight edge. I can see that being a high-scoring game, a 30-27 type of affair. But I think that should be a really good one. Buffalo, another primetime game. This one is in Buffalo, 8:20 on a Sunday. Of course, the return of, Brian Dable coming back home. His guy, Josh Allen, Joe Shane, of course, going back to Buffalo. That's why this is a Sunday night game. The story is very intriguing. But these are also two really good teams. Buffalo has definitely been a proverbial Super Bowl contender the last few years. They haven't gotten over the hump. They haven't been able to get past a Kansas City or a Cincinnati. Another game is going to be really close. But in the end, I think that's the Bills. I think they're going to outlast the Giants. Again, I could see another very competitive game, a 28-27, 28-24 type of game. But Buffalo's a very tough place to play. And I'm going to give Buffalo the W there, so that makes us 3-3. We play Washington. I'm just going to go through both of these games real quick. We play Washington. I can do this with Dallas, too. I have a splitting with Dallas, splitting with Philadelphia, and splitting with Washington. I have us 3-3 in the division. I have us beating Philadelphia on Christmas. It's our Christmas miracle. We haven't beaten Philadelphia in 11 years when Matt Barkley was the quarterback. But I don't ask for much, Santa Claus. I know I'm kind of getting all the way, kind of veering off the trodden path here, but I'm going to have us winning that game in Philadelphia. Let me backtrack now. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. I'm not going to start the video over. The New York Jets. Well, anyway, at this point, I have us 4-3 because I have us beating Washington there. I have us 4-3. The Jets. We're beating the Jets. That's right. We're beating the Jets. I know the Jets have all the media love. Aaron Rodgers over there, Garrett Wilson, the defense, the Jets, Jets, Jets. Jets. Everybody jumps aboard the Jets. Hype train, the bandwagon, whatever you want to call it. The Jets are New York sweethearts right now, which is perfect for the Giants. We love to fly under the radar. We're not flying under the radar in that game. We will take out the Jets. We will win that game. It is our stadium. They can call it MetLife Stadium all they want. We all know it's Giants Stadium. It always has been. It always will be. We have 4 Super Bowls. They have 1. They haven't won one in 50-plus years. We're going to take out Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. The Giants will go to 5-3. They fly back across the country to Vegas. This is a very tough stretch where the Giants play 5 out of 7 road games. I mean, that was really tough. And they play 4 out of 5 at the beginning. The Giants have a very brutal schedule at the beginning of the year. They really do. The Raiders, though, I think the Raiders are actually going to be better than people believe they'll be, but I don't have us losing to Jimmy G. You got to stop Devontae Adams. You got to stop Josh Jacobs. Easier said than done, but I think we go into Vegas. I think we get a W there, and I think we move on from there at 6-3. Against the Dallas Cowboys, I have us losing because I have us winning opening night. Against Washington, I have us losing because I have us winning on the 22nd. So at that point, that makes us 6-5 after the second game in Washington. Against the Patriots, I believe Joe Judge is still there, our old friend Joe Judge. We got Mac Jones over there, the battle of the Joneses, Daniel and Mac. Bill Belichick, of course, we all know legendary Bill Belichick. The Patriots are always going to be well prepared. They're going to be ready to play. But this game is at home for the Giants, and I do like us to beat the Patriots in a tough, physical, low-scoring battle, maybe like 20-17. But I was beating the Patriots going into the bye, and that would put us at 7-5 at that point. We beat Green Bay last year in London with Aaron Rodgers at the helm. We'll do it again without Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love at the helm. We're going to win that game against Green Bay. I could say, again, 28-21, maybe we win by a touchdown. But I can definitely see us beating Green Bay. That will move us to 8-5. The Giants always lose a game every year that I don't believe that they should lose. It seems that way. Last year was the Lions, although the Lions ended up being pretty good. But when you looked at the schedule, like, we should beat the Lions. We didn't. Of course, the Lions played very well. They're one of the best teams in the league down the stretch. But that was a game I looked at the schedule, probably the game we should not have lost and did. I'm going to say that with New Orleans. The Giants always struggle in New Orleans. Now, I know that we won there a couple of years ago. Daniel Jones threw for a career high 400 and some odd yards, won in overtime 27-21. It's just always that game. And the reason I say this is because I feel like the Giants, it's a shorter week. That's not a shorter week. It is a shorter week that week because we play on the 11th and then the 17th. So another primetime game against Green Bay. But I can see us losing that game because the Giants, listen, they're human. They're probably going to be looking towards that Philadelphia game. It's very possible that they overlook the Saints. That moves us to 8-6. I have us beating Philadelphia there, so that moves us to 9-6. The Rams, I don't know what you're going to get with the Rams, but I don't believe the Rams are very good. I believe they've fallen off. We don't really know what's going to happen by this time of the year. There's a lot of changes. There's trades. There's teams that are out of it. There's teams that are trying to get better, draft position and injuries. But I was beating the Rams as they have to fly across the country to play us there. That moves us to 10-6 at that point. And then I have us, like I said, I have a splitting with Philadelphia. So I have the Giants at 10-7. I can do it like this: WWL 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 7-5, 8-5, 8-6, 9-6, 10-6, 10-7. Got the Giants going 10-7. They get a wild card, and we will see what goes on from there. So, like I said, that's my prediction for the New York Giants in 2023. Give me your predictions below. Again, you can just give me a record. You can go game by game. You can give me game by game and a score if you want to get really extravagant. Want you guys, girls, to tune in to Lockdown Giants tonight with Patty Trina, Chris the Entertainer. We'll talk about Dallas. We'll take your questions. We'll have a lot of fun. Football's here, baby. We're ready to go. I'm pumped up. Hope you are too. Hit that subscribe, like it, share with a Giants friend. Let's go, Giants. And we will see you tonight. It's a bad diggity dizzle, and I'm gone. Peace.